Viewers, India has yet again shown mirror to Pakistan while virtually addressing a meeting of ambassadors for the upcoming Northeast Investors Summit 2025. Union Minister S. Jaishankar said, and I quote, "India has changed. I wish I could say Pakistan has changed. Unfortunately, they continue to develop bad habits in many ways. When I look back, I would say the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks were a turning point. Indians collectively realized that such behavior from a neighbor could no longer be tolerated. That feeling was very strong and it may not have been completely understood by the government at that time. However, after the government changed, this message has been very firm with Pakistan that if acts of terrorism happen, there will be consequences."
India has changed. I wish I could say Pakistan has changed. They unfortunately are in many ways continuing the bad habits. They are continuing a very negative way of approaching India. And what has happened is today, I think, when I look back, I would say the 26/11 Mumbai terrorist attack, I would regard it in many ways as the turning point. I think that was when Indian public opinion across political parties, average Indians said, this is now too much. The country cannot accept this kind of behavior from a neighbor. Now, I think that feeling was very, very strong in society. It may not have been entirely understood at that time by the government of the day. That's a different matter. But if you see after 2014, when the government changed, this message has been very firm with Pakistan, which is that terrorism, if acts of terrorism are committed, there will be consequences.
So, strong statement coming to the fore from External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, who has yet again shown mirror to Pakistan while addressing a meeting of ambassadors for the upcoming Northeast Investors Summit 2025. S. Jaishankar said that India has changed over the years, but he wishes that he could say the same for Pakistan, which hasn't changed a bit. Unfortunately, they continue to develop bad habits in many ways, is what External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said. He also said that when he looks back, he would say that 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks that happened in the year 2008 were a turning point. Indians collectively realized that such behavior from a neighbor could no longer be tolerated. And we're now being joined by international affairs expert, retired Col JS Sodhi, with us on the broadcast. Mr. Sodhi, a very good morning to you. Strong statement by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, who has hit out at Pakistan yet again, saying that Pakistan over the years hasn't changed a bit. And in fact, 26/11 attack was a turning point in the relation between India and Pakistan.
Jai Hind, it's my honor to be on an esteemed channel. Well, I totally agree with the statement of the External Affairs Minister. On 26/11 in 2008, I was in service in the Indian Army and was posted in Amritsar. Not only was the whole cantonment, the whole city, but whole India shocked that how could a neighbor like Pakistan carry out such a big, a dreaded attack in which 166 people died, of which many were foreign citizens and over 300 were injured. I still remember every moment of the day when the whole country was hooked up to the television channels, because it was something beyond the comprehension of any Indian of such a large level magnitude attack being carried out. Well, the External Affairs Minister has rightly said, India has changed, but Pakistan has not changed, because till today, Pakistan uses terror as its instrument of state policy. And that is the reason Pakistan is slowly imploding within. Well, it is high time that Pakistan should change to only peace and prosperity can, propel Pakistan out of the quagmire it is finding itself in.
Retired Colonel Sodhi, how do you think the 26/11 attacks were significant in shaping the defense and foreign policies towards Pakistan?
Well, two major outcomes of the 26/11 attack were: first was the National Investigation Agency was formed. Second was the NIA, which was till then only limited to having its operational base in Delhi, was told to have operation bases throughout India so that a quick action could be given to any such attack in future. Thirdly, the entire security, parameters of India went up, radical change, because now it was felt that the existing security structure was not up to the mark to strike against the Pakistani terrorists, which are getting bolder with each passing year. So overall, I would say 2008, 26/11 marked a big shift in India's security structure.
Right. Also, Mr. Sodhi, how do you think there is a difference between the policies of the UPA government and the NDA government? Because S. Jaishankar has also hit out saying that not much changed under the previous regime, but a lot changed when Prime Minister Modi came to power.
Well, there has been a great shift between the way the UPA government handles such terror attacks and the way the present NDA government is handling. I'll just give two small instances. After 26/11 happened, the then Prime Minister called the then A Chief and told him how much time would he need to carry out a surgical strike on our attack on Pakistan. The A Chief told very clearly, I would need only 18 to 24 hours. After that, the A Chief was not told to do anything. Whereas when when Pulwama happened, and the A Chief was called and he was given the go-ahead, and we saw Balakot happening. So these two instances itself signify the great change that the two governments had in tackling terror.
Right. Retired Colonel JS Sodhi, thank you so much for speaking with Times Now on this very crucial breaking news that we were bringing